This is your host, Nick. And today, for the next episode of Clone Calamity, we have The Silver Horse by Mosky, something, audio. Cool. Now, there's two of them front. They got the Silver Horse and the Gold Horse. They are identical, except the Silver Horse has this extra switch here that lets you switch between normal and soft clipping overdrive modes. So that's why I got it, just for the extra feature, just to get a little bit more to see what they're doing on. And of course, that's the mode of voice, which is just normal and soft. But besides that, it still has output, gain, and treble. As one would expect, it's a true bypass foot switch, has the LED light, full metal shell, it's mini pedal, which is... Y'all know I ain't the fan of mini pedals just because of... yeah, hard to adjust for me. But this is on the cheaper side. This is exactly $33. Sometimes it goes on sale, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes it's $34. Ooh. But besides that, so a little $33 pedal. Nothing wrong with that, but that's just the price. So, not much more to talk about that. That's just how it is. I mean, 3 knobs and a clipping switch, so we'll just go ahead and do what we always do. The tone I had before messing with it was just... and obviously that's just more of a normal style of a warbly tone, and this is coming out of the Korg Micro Korg 2. So we'll do what we always do and just start doing the knobs. Output will remain at noon, and then we're going to start with the normal voice, and then we're going to do the soft voice after we go through the knobs. So let's get to it. You know, I think I prefer the normal clipping. That's just me. Anyways, let's go and let's dial in a tone. Well, first let's just check the noise as we always do by first getting the output all the way up. That is a more annoying type of noise, if y'all can hear that, because I can even see it on my waveform. It is like a very high pitched. It sounds like tinnitus. If you don't hear anything, it's my tinnitus. Now it's coming from the pedal. So that's noise already on both. Yeah, this one's a little bit more noisy than the other ones. But then again, this is one of the cheapest ones I've got, so I'm not going to fault it too much, even though there is ones around this price range that had less noise. Do with that information what you will. More will be revealed when we get to the final comparison, but I'm just going by memory. Anyways, let's go ahead and find another tone, and then we're going to do some music with it. Then I'll give the points and let y'all go about your day. That was silly. Anyways, so before we get onto the points, I wanted to talk about the people who sponsor this channel, and that is the store known as DefCloud. Their link is in the description, just defcloud.com. They are a small family-owned business, and they would appreciate any business you give them, because they also run very good sales from time to time, and they are very responsive to any customer service issues, as they are smaller, so they have a more dedicated team and not thousands of people rushing in every single day to try and buy stuff. So they would greatly appreciate your business, and because they are also smaller, they have a lot of more boutique items that wouldn't be at the bigger stores, including one thing that's actually pretty cool is they are one of the only court guitar dealers in the United States that I'm aware of. That's nice, as I usually don't see them out there. So if you want pedals, some synths, they even have like some stuff for shows like lights and all that too. Go ahead and check them out, and they would greatly appreciate your business. Use my links in the description or just Google them. I don't get money from the links in the description, they just sponsor me. So don't give them your business. They're good people. And once again, thank you to DefCloud for sponsoring this channel. So let's just get on to the points. First, for the construction, I mean, it's solid. Comparatively to other miniature pedals, at least they gave bigger knobs, so I can appreciate that comparatively to some of the other ones I've reviewed where it's just one big knob here and then like two little tiny ones up here. Sort of a pain. Didn't like those as much. But I don't like mini pedals that much at all. That's just my personal preference. Do with that information what you will. I mean, it's solid knobs. It's a solid switch. Just a little cluttered because it is a mini pedal. Didn't come with feet. I'll give it 3.5 out of 5. You know, I'll give it 3.7 out of 5. It's still a MIDI pedal, so I don't like it, but it's better than the average MIDI pedal because it's got knobs actually spaced out, so I can appreciate that. Cool. For the tone itself, as you saw, this one is more of the noisier clones out there. Well, clones. I don't hate the tone, but it's got a lot more noise comparatively to the other ones. So I wanted to ding it for that. So instead of the standard 3.5 of it's a clone, I'm going to have to give it a 3.3. But then again, this is extremely cheap, so I can't fault it that much. But then it did add that soft clipping mode, which kind of just made everything slightly worse. I'm on 3.2. Yeah, so then total points is just like 3.31825 out of 5. Yeah, this ain't gonna get the highest points, but then again, it is cheap. So, I mean, what can you expect? But anyways, once again, this has been your host, Nick. Go ahead and like the video just because it helps me in the algorithm, or if you like what I'm doing here with my Clone Calamity series or anything else on the channel, and you stumble upon this video even though you're here for something else, go ahead and like it while you're here. It's free and it helps me. Even if you don't want to help me, like it anyways, please. Thank you. Speaking of also helping me in the algorithm, go ahead and leave a comment. I know this is one of the cheaper ones, so I know this is probably out there a lot more. If any of you have this one, let me know how it works out for you. Like I said, mine personally seems to have a little bit of more noise than I can tolerate, so it gets sort of annoying. But if you have one of these, please let me know of a comment, or if you have one sort of similar than this, again, leave a comment. I'll read it, probably respond, and because I just want to know other people's experiences with this. Or you can just leave a comment on the series as a whole, as it is also appreciated. Go ahead and share the video around if you know anyone who would appreciate this Klone Calamity series, as we are building up to the final episode, which is going to be months away, as I'm only releasing 2 of these per week, as I actually like to spend time with these to learn them first. But in the very end, we're going to put every single clone in series and turn them on all at once to get the most clone sound of all time. Never been done before. Which, I mean, honestly, because they all are supposed to have a buffer, it should be fine. Should. We'll see. I might have to do some in parallel, do some creative routing, because it's over 50. It's going to be a lot. But also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You already watched this one, might as well join up and saddle up for the journey that we're going to be on with all this, along with everything else. I do have plenty of other things on this channel. This is just an ongoing series right now. But, hey, thanks for stopping by. It's appreciated. But once again, this has been your host, Mick. Thanks for watching. Bye.